your CIGTV News Update. I'm Donna Bush. Glad you could join us as always. We begin with coverage of Hurricane Irma. As it continues to wreak havoc across the Caribbean, local weather officials are keeping residents up to date on what we can expect weather-wise in the coming days.
The closest point of approach for it to be affecting the Cayman Islands is at 7 a.m. on Saturday morning. At that time, it'll be about 252 miles to the northeast of the sister islands, which at that time the forecast tropical storm force winds will extend out about 100 miles from the center, which puts the tropical storm force winds still about 150 odd miles away from the Cayman Islands in general. Now, what weather we would experience at that time, the Grand Cayman would experience west to southwest winds, about 15 to 20 knots with higher gusts, and the sister islands would expect winds of out of the west-southwest at 20 to 25 knots. Our seas will be generally will be rough with wave heights of 7 to 9 feet. We're having a small craft warning into effect at that point in time. We will experience cloudy conditions, heavier showers, more violent type showers nearer to the sister islands around Saturday morning. Rainfall figures we're expecting between, at this time, half an inch to an inch rainfall, which is expected to possibly increase as time goes by.
Cayman Airways has also lowered its fares for Caymanians and travelers in South Florida so they can come home or avoid the ravages of Hurricane Irma. One-way fares to Cayman have been reduced to $69 with no change fee and no baggage fee. As a government, we need to make every effort to get people home and safe from harm's way, said Premier the Honorable Alden McLaughlin. It is our obligation and our mission. The flights will be on Friday, the 8th of September. There will be one flight from Tampa and 2 from Miami, Florida. There will be additional flights added if needed as time goes on. Now, the Miami airport will remain operational until winds reach some 35 miles per hour. It is expected that Miami International Airport will be closed on Saturday. Cayman Airways will also honor the low-cost fare to get people back to South Florida and Tampa once the all-clear is given following the hurricane's landfall. Well, Hazard Management Cayman Islands is responsible for alerting all those involved in preparing our islands for storms and other disasters that may occur. Here, Simon BOXALL and Danielle Coleman, both of HMCI, reminds us of how this hurricane season is looking and what we should be doing with our pets if and when we have to prepare.
We haven't actually even reached the peak of the season, and we're already seeing quite a lot of activity. We want people to take the threat seriously and not let down their guard. So cut back trees, check that your insurance policies are up to date, and also that your shutters are working properly.
It's really important to know that animals are actually not allowed in public shelters. So you need to prepare for your animals. You need to have a place for them to stay if you intend to go to a public shelter, be it a vet or a family member. Make sure you have photographs of your pet in case they get lost, extra food and water, dog leashes, a carrier cage, and so forth, medication. It's really important that you don't leave your pets just locked up behind in your house.
Again, residents are reminded to remain vigilant as this season appears to be a very active one with other storms following right behind Hurricane Irma. Meantime, Cayman Islands hospital pharmacist Samantha Connolly has received regional recognition at the 37th Annual Caribbean Association of Pharmacists Conference, recently hosted in Belize. Now, she received the award for her volunteer work in the advancement of the profession of pharmacy and her service to the Executive Board of CAP as its second vice president. Ms. Connolly's extensive record of volunteerism includes her roles as Deputy Chair of the Health Practice Commission's Pharmacy Council and past President of the Cayman Islands Pharmacy Association. She's also the Pharmaceutical Advisor, Pharmaceutical Director, and Deputy Chair of the Alzheimer's and Dementia Association of the Cayman Islands. In addition to Ms. Connolly's award, the Cayman Islands also took home several honors at the conference's awards gala. We say congratulations to Samantha Connolly as well as her colleagues. Well, if you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page or the CIG Television YouTube channel. For now, thanks for joining us. I'm wishing you a safe and wonderful night. I'm Donna Bush with your CIG TV News Update. Bye-bye for now.